Manchester are yet to table a formal bid into ni nyina ho nsɛm ha de na ho obi anko kana emu ana achefo Andy Garcias na microphone na izei ya nneoma nyina ahye no microphone ba ko ma ya so ndi aba besia no wakosom zo kwa ni den no obu no enti we ye be se charge no izei ni abre o yo so me kwa na so no de o depend brabre ai enti yakwa no ne yakohwe onsam ma o Real Madrid force wo ma so mo kan nyina ne se I say face chest and any in your mom, I told me enough rest. Now, Chelsea for the no more judge on Bogo do final. I'm a rest ceremony. And as I know, Chelsea for start over training. Now, Chelsea won the first friendly on the 8th. And no one said, UEFA Champions League games or qualification games, no, a coso in Tiama for Betak Kensi any Chan Ecoso, Nyasagana Mobinti, and then the Chan Nama. So, Chan Ecoso, Coach Kusiapia, and now Siakai, Coach Kusiapia, on a Ignatius. And then in Crawford, no nyina no obaka kan yomesi ani ombesi akan e je de honsam enso eba e odwumade so any sama hodo abo no a ye de eba enyina eba fia e say DSTV asem na tontwai na ene miti eye Dr. Fuku minwa panyi ene minwa geto Ralph no mu nyina eti eye money choose no mo chiro madwen na ensam nam say ozem cheche mu yi better. The position of the minister, the position of NCA, any now I understand that even the minority caucus in parliament or more communications committee no so crano almost supporting minister no. And as referee for in fact I'm not prospering Senado. Ekasadiafa say GFA president third term proposal no if we clubs any referees I hold on the buy no referees association for say there be on proposal bia na man for go say away alaji go say dey na keta ya I was man third term if I be room asante go so o signing the signing of a announce the signing of a Guinean forward Morofin Donzo I want to say darling Paul Bekan wasem e wo jumadi so because darling Paul Bekan hu sempi enti Morofin Donzo hu nsam no ye be ram enso ho ne de ho nyina enso aba Ashanti Regional Circles Council omonso enso mo support nyina Emma Commander Graphics you see I said threats we e ba ne so no enya asem ketwa ne nyina fa omo national supporters chairmanship elections no one sense na ama enya asem ketwa if I say some we are start here by edi poll ad ye ba bisi ne yente won asem ne kokot ne ageni ne ekoni etu aseda ne ai say yo I don't want to ba how to folk and so signing a 16-year-old talent be it's a branch in Bob Bobasa and darling Paul kai o until the darling Paul so ya so Bob bruta ne nyina be ram ne a share the fixtures and run by and the coaches and players outdoor e kasa e ka enso e de fa ho ne nyina ho nsem wa na Garcias no problem bi o every problem is your mo bisa say na every president then why you man tete enye de why you nti about tete mo why you bia wo ye de kura why you bia no time so anu wejai no bi so baby it is yet we you okay president biba no ya de na Ghana fo nyina pena na say any invariably then what we have to be doing is say president biba na the 8 years na so yes I'm going to go to ballot box so be me e the Ghana for to man just the Ghana for so and to neza is a burube and yet it's not even up for discussion and you can say yes I do we gra oh ade na ye no ye create ade bia be do baby no it will come back to bite us yo what the yam be nti yan kwa no nti Maxi say bi aboko there so they say maka uzu nya ntimi kan wazim bi ka adi one no my zidai cookie kaka Dr. Kofiasa for the abandoned still cook no
ka o say bi ejane kaka nti
kise focus in esa menim grandma nti Brazil kaka see
eventually chairman ebeja
eventually
o say kaka o ye kakra bi e se
oye addict oye cook addict sugar.
Addict in a way, yes, in it, so himself, a cousin, me out.
Some in the
Oh, so there are a lot of addictions. Young performer, addicted to alcohol. Your boy, alcohol addict.
Of course.
Almost the same, because almost sport to win.
Time with the answer. Not on one question.
Sure. Oh, young woman, your sport is there. Mamma moving you through when you have a check. I send you a young come on, move. Me, okay, or can I say, so why would TV also say? Okay, Andy, if you're coming, Christian, you are the D. I am a very handsome. Now, Andy, Eddie can't the stories about her party as a no. For you, no answer. Oh, now, Anna, what if you room Gakani and Reno? And I'm ready. Hey, Graji.
BBI said,
Yanya bro,
BBI said,
studio Nasu.
BBI said, Chawa.
About 10 years, Omokoya, Papa, be our brother, baby. I was a papa that day. And then I know what to say, what to say. So, at times, woo. I was say, about that was we and there. I was not one of you. Anyway, Andy Garcia's fire room party in some near your pen update answer.
Okay. John, so why already am I here the video of Partey and I don't pay time I could do here some friends Westminster Magistrate Court.
Westminster.
Okay. And a Partey could do another pen. This is the video I was free the camera now. Van nim.
Ni lawyer nded na cho Obano. Aha, so Obano to change Benjamin Sesko no. Benjamin Mendy no. Yeah. Benjamin Mendy no on the dinner chino. How they all share. You know, over on the ditch. Oh no.
Yeah.
I Trent, so question the do of your body beam and what possible. Now I'm for ye. So, when you said the agent, them say, oh, Trent, let me quit Chigaka. Trent, that's on son. Young man, it's the only. I think we're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I say on Facebook, in the. Monitor show no I mean can say we say channel okay o share but they be I do we there but o share say this corner but more TikTok you know
yeah
so Christian on pages almost streaming live and you can also watch it there this is Thomas Partey in court
sisi I can say almost free court and Partey be sa court on the 2nd of September.
I'm also saying,
and now no pay. On the earlier, issues. Say Partey a charged with 5 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault.
Okay.
Now I no pay. Omoko no. In fact, Partey deny the allegations. Said you go to sunyana.
Omoko no. You must say, what do you plead? You can't charge us. You must say, what do you plead? Who was guilty? Who was also not guilty.
The Partey they are not guilty.
Yeah.
Now, Chairman, they tell say, Obama Partey bill, but a conditional bill on the Thomas Partey. Now, Sisi Chairman, we know can say Thomas Partey. Say the movement, no, almost say a electronic movement. Almost the GPS tracker. Ebe Partey, ebe monitor the movements.
I'm not yes. About GPS tracker in Jazio.
So almost say electronic monitoring.
Okay, baby, I'm never tracking.
You're never tracking the movement.
No, Janiakwe, Vato Janiakwe. They jump, okay, with a carry.
If you almost say, also or notify police anytime you person with international travel. Also, police for notification. So, Partey changing the address, baby, or teen events O2 and flag or travel before fra. Also Partey, Emma police for a year away. If you almost say a man Partey almost at this allegations here about Partey no. In no way and also Partey a contact you omo. And yes we know munya in Kitahudie in no form. Say by phone, by nasobia in person. Any kwasa Partey any omu enya sanyobano. Na chairman say baby a Partey the engineer no say enwana Christian echi say Villarreal for aba a number be Partey clearly and she said ene omuko court de kosi ya party a pleading not guilty ayama ne bill no and she said ko betimi akọ na wakọ akọ say Villarreal move no and so betimi aba so but chairman I don't pay the information I may gather from Villarreal supporters no one started signing petition say hashtag no to Thomas Partey.
Supporters, no?
Yes.
No, yeah. On say I never talk about the system and how it works. And trying to tell you video now. The way I say, you say you are innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
And there's one thing about guilty, it should be beyond all reasonable doubt. Okay. What I say you will slight doubt. Yes, sentence you. Okay. So it should be beyond every reasonable doubt. Enti minim di enti isi a Villarreal for no babesa na chief magistrate out na asem so ne fe no Paul Goldspring na ne kasa o kan ni court wa go say I understand he is no longer employed in this country and playing in Spain now obisa o no mo chire mu zampa baby sa and just say fine so sanity he should notify the police of any international travel.
Yeah.
It just Thomas Partey will take about the board. But also notify police. But the side tracker, GPS tracking, the meaning say, Ebia, Omode Beton, the night don't even to go bubble.
Yeah.
And I will say, Obia, say, normally, Omo house arrest. Any time, will be, and Omo parole. Say, you're them near one parole, and no, Sano, Yama distance you cannot go as a sign one. And I say 5 kinds of rape against 2 women, as well as a charge of sexual assault against a 3rd woman. Timania 3.
Yeah.
A mania 3. It's the 5 counts of rape against 2 women. And the charge of sexual assault, there's a 3rd woman. Timami and Sa, and I'm the Asamagoto party to say, on your more, or false woman, and your more, a boom from pa. It's no. And it's that is the latest. I wore Thomas Partey some no. Charges dating back to 2021-2022. And the free buy they say Thomas Partey is due to appear at the Old Bailey on the 2nd of September.
Yeah.
And obesa court to be na okago kansem. Na the hamikakra and they say as for Nibisono. That means as all you guilty, no to Partey, no to Tiabanegas or here obey. Sana Benjamin Mendy muye na branch kama sa de carrier sana ka omdi nema de nanse ya o
kan
Mason Greenwood
ababa we won na ware crowd motia won na sa winyi na still
ya na mako kaze mama na isa se di bakro no just on de enye kwan amudi ni fa so group one so wadi boni amra nini no doubt but you cannot presume he's guilty even before the case is heard anunti Jenny Witcher on a party lawyer. Jenny say Partey denies all the charges against him. And Omukromania J said there is an opportunity to finally clear his name. Asema ane onoso akanenti and then Thomas Partey semno eno any latest agwago piem ewo court UK abrochimemu and sansim nyina and so yede ebrem no. Now question the New York Times will be that can he play after the charges? Says young Obama, you know, charges and conditions on the bill, no. Partey abo and now ultimate more. And no, yaba become one some and so ultimately so. I tell you a comment on it, then I go farm on it some year. Black no, and so at the Amamo. Pure 95.7. You're live on Facebook, you're live on YouTube, TikTok and so on. Christian Max on your pages no and Andy the nyina gugu with me and so ebi honum na yede ensam nyina amamo.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Interior Rambo Kakra live on Pure 95.7 FM live. And will Facebook Pure FM TV Sanso. And I will join it on other platforms. Oko YouTuber Bright can come on YouTube and watch Uram our Pure FM TV on YouTube. I will say ebet me Akashon Sanso and a live our TikTok. Woko Ayam Maxwell TikTok page. Wabet me Sanso and I say Chris our TikTok and pay. Here Blazian in Yadin 7 Ninano. Yet Abramu Ewo Jumad and Swami for him to get Sandra. And your friendly matches I would answer because Basa game no Basa winning 5-0 and so the Tia club na friends said Diego Basa game no Abrantia friends Gavi able to go Robert Lewandowski and Shabako Sanso and Marcus Rashford and the first go answer my Basa a team no and there was Sansam no yet Abamu Ewo so the Saname coaches in Liverpool one any club and friends at Bilbao Ewo 2 friendly matches so Wakuna 4 and about come so 7 p.m. The attendance of first game of course Liverpool Esha 4 Emma Bilbao one team back Sanso the second game no Liverpool Esha 3 Emma club of friends at Bilbao team no one and sweat me to me no and resource and superior yet Emma Ewo Jumad so John Egusu Koso Mami Fantuga say games about so and Randy J one attendance Emma Guinness and 1-0 Sanso na Algeria national team no one say Uganda economy and some almost 20 and Mami Fawen Tuja say Okom na games how do ever so Mami Fanton is a friendly matches no games ever so Leverkusen everybody at Pisa Sanso na Empoli and it's a solo not young for a team no when also everybody at club of friends of Fiorentina and our turn Congo one any Sudan Senegal everybody at Nigeria and games and so no yet update Emamu and so Jumad so yenin commanding fans and to Yano Pedia Mami Abrantia friends Leslie Ogochuku or no Chelsea player no Anopedamino and Gazan Koma meant and it's a Leslie Ogochuku said here also because a Chelsea team Negusua one episode current squad in the players no Belsa Makumaku Edumnum and 15 players coach friends Enzo Maresca episode Joe Mina Equa Leslie Ogochuku one account and it's Ogochuku and so our club and a Bali one over Kwakusina Kadiatia and it's authorization and so Naba I'm a player friends Ogochuku Equan Medicals no a permanent air deal and I'm on the club of friends a Bali now the concern is Sabrantana your friends Amanto Broya on Chelsea I'm an Omusansu Ogochuku and so Akukasa a deal no and a later support I'm in second. Yet Emamu Ewo so by the close of this week, Nasa 2 this I are confirmed, and I am Mando Broya, and I branch friends Ogochuku, and I later Saba, yet Emamu Ewo Medal Swami Fawe, and to get some West Ham United and so Guswa, one age players to be questioned so Oko West Ham players TP Echo, so Siaminoka say Ayakudus Wamet, Aquanope, the maintenance of the next air player, all 3 West Ham United no, I defender friends of Vladimir Kova, and I have Vladimir Kova. And they are renting our Germany. Now our Korean medicals now are signing a contract at the Hofian. One I club into side defender way. Now also Jesse number 5 at the West Ham United Penfort and I'm on also team our Germany and Yamana Ebimo could also be Suba. Many reports a West Ham team. One goalkeeper Amadamate and it's Oko Brazola Clubber. Here from Botafogo or goalkeeper and I John Victor. Many reports a West Ham for Edin Komama. Advanced stage. I'm a maintenance a goalkeeper and so joining West Ham United for me. Now you know I John I Victor. More follow I games and also I was the FIFA Club World Championship. Now I John Victor on them and my club friends Botafogo. So say or joining West Ham United and I goalkeeper way and you didn't win some answer the mamo. I was maintenance so ya Arsenal supporter. Mami for good news to Emma on player. Mami player friends Saliba and I William Saliba also a player na clubs Madrid Bokono ebeto just a Madrid for an area and Comansa Ebeka William Saliba Nemum I don't pay the payment and it's a William Saliba and I extended contract to Adam Arsenal Namete Senyaso extended the keke I am not a long term contract and a William Saliba and so sign at the Amaka from Damo but Madrid Jam Nanuso and Tiamaso and I later Seba yet Emamu Ewoson Sote Senator Mo Edun Comasa Benjamin Sesko so some Newcastle United team no one has submitted almost second I bid I'm a Demeter say 80 plus 10 million euros and Omade for a branch here find a Benjamin Sesko Sesko the on one player there a team and Uncle Peno a Bobo friends Manchester United, name of United club, no ever seen there, and yet there's make official for a player from Benjamin Sesko. Newcastle at the first one, Emma club and I from Leipzig, Wam Ebogui, and pay Mami Fentus said the second bed, and also the Nonajo, Nurses almost sounds at the Koa Bra, Wam and Achas Omaniabre, and so Benjamin Sesko, and Demetia, Yatema Newcastle for Anya Breno, and Mami Fentus and Becato as a planner, your friends Alexander Isaac, and so Bedruye, I am Newcastle Club, just from I am Mabella, I was Spain, Waba joining the team as I'm not players, no, not a day of Edema Newcastle players in Tina, and I am ordinary players, no, not any teammates, no, and so best measure name of reporter, Mensakan is a Benjamin as a planner, your friend is Alexander Isaac, yes, Asset and Liverpool for friendly matches, not Amubo and so Anfield, no, not by no friends, Isaac, the agents, no, and so Anfield, a clear. Se player no Obenyako and Komano at the agents and Liverpool for that in Komano and Newcastle for every say player no Omuja to Sobakodia na Ubenya Benjamin Saskono Wama answer the South striker and Subetiaba and later Saba yet Emamu Ewich Modern so Zlatan Ibrahimovic Mama Aya Zlatan and Yamanko because one of the penny Adema AC Milan team no not Milan for start to pre-season. Now the tennis Zlatan, one of them on our holidays, time in Yansoy. I was some to me as started and also and so our club, and no Ayababa conference AC Obai, and was sounds to call back. Now Indonesia and Opema and Tony Zlatan and I just holidays no Oguso because anxious season ever Shazia and to Manchakra also free on over. Now just almost start ever 20 Indonesia where I acquire Zlatan Ogusua. One of some enjoy the holidays, Neka Mobile and Zlatan, and you didn't want some no, yet Emamu Edwards Modern Sandra, and a player friends Luka Modric, one of some unveiling and such Newcastle, our club friends AC Milan. Not Mamma Milan for no baby offices now because I Luka Modric and Ramekato and as another Betuja, certainly Jesse number 14 I set. I say Luka Modric every a club walk up never I was Pena over Chrome Croatia from Croatia. Na opium enso easily abayajuma edama similar and no time oba signing the contract ni wie no eno na wo hwa no na Madrid edekuta ni Jessia wono edigina top wono he asia supporters egu asia bebrebe a mo twem de Luka Madrid omunyina enso ba so ombe waka me Luka Madrid say dey waba omo ema na kwaba so waba join e club friends Milan Madrid no big player what you say to the big sana I was saying to so eno de metina the next player and the AC Milan for Adreba, Omonsa, Ebetinia can Adiama fans, no, Aquatana friends Anton, Jashari, na Anton Jashari, a player, Edema Club, Bruga, AC Milan for Eddie Kamiki first bid, Emma Club Bruga for Eric Jate, Sabedno, Mamma Sabo in a diabetes, and it's some day AC Milan team, they say. Abu Jidi, Sir Encosis and our Chiba Conaviano, when we ever to me any club Bruga team sorry agreement, I'm a maintenance at 33.5 million and euros plus a bonuses. When any team and Subedun County a year and don't a Jashari and Subed join Milan after Luka Modric added the next player. One who Subed join a club, no, Navibia and Soya Kama Edama a similar team to play in the last year since they were UEFA Champions League, no, not all man of the match was a similar at the side player and and no diameter player and I said the only club is other clubs are no were rejected to be and yet Emamu Edwards Modern so na Barcelona echo pre-season and so Asia turn echo so we have called Japan echo South Korea na Mr. Mami Barca Fogosa we question 3 matches Asian turn and ask him go to na Oya club na you from some conference Barca said 3 matches no Barca 15 goals and no almost also share 5 and we almost back to business sadie one year in the last season almost 2 na almost 4 almost 5 ebi just 6 ebi just 7 Madrid for almost the akama the tennis almost also ashas here wabra almost pre-season games and of course no so about 3 games now share 15 goals not just every game no we share 5 and Barca back and no na mama fa and to say him say asset enra ma we ana so asset enra eye game and so course no your ball eye 20 minutes Barca any club reference eye dagu omo game course no would say your ball 20 minutes no eye Barcelona team no ama eye club no eye 5 offsides I just Hans Flick the offside eye try because last season or you saw your pa sane highline or you saw the last season emanify eye juma correct say wasan so say wa bra enra na mo follow eye Barca game no the opening 20 minutes na club reference dagu omo players no 5 offsides and omo so team aye was said about this season. Okay, Mbappe akosem the first Clasico wo ema kwani ye outside the bed ho enum diaba yet ema mo ewo dwele say Barca problem obaba be draw no pay ya ye me say Barcelona aye players no wo aba be drew aye Spain and no pay nemum ene aye day of Barca players no wo enye training nyame atuma efi o kira ekosi aye Thursday and aye we say Hans Flick and the team no ebe so team returning ewo aye Ciudad Esportiva 1 Gampa na training sessions how do enso tia so na me ba to say mama mark 100 testigo or no and I come here question and I problem and so dem aye Barca say mama fe ento yes Barcelona team say ba to yes Barca for no culture test again senka on okay na Barca for no present aye the surgery no and I say the injury no report no and for La Liga and for say the Barca e betimi a register aye players because wo je some abrante friends mark 100 testigo yes na omane consent Barca e wo jire se a free omo wage no 80% a chese no omo betimi na dey register one Garcia omo betimi e dey register Marcus Rashford omo e betimi dey register aye Rooney Barkley nyam goalkeeper ni no Mark Andre ter Stegen or say all man consent and adiano say onu so ente ase a untimi emfa wo pe enso enkonko ye de wo pe e say onu eti ase ansana aye Barcelona for no enso atimi aye na Barca for no metenye me say menya report say because of decision aye Mark Andre ter Stegen atake no yes Barca for no enso a open aye disciplinary and say investigations yeah there Barca enso betinya fine arrange friends Mark Andre ter Stegen and no element player this in the injury no I just 3 months Barca say I 4 to 5 months and I can find 7 nyina de aba now when you say oh one of Barcelona almost captains say I was a Barca ekoyi captain back and some koyi captains minya report and I no pay say oko Barca just say am na dia team no perifo no wo musuro kakra na almost the demo musuro and it says omu anyi eye Mark Andre ter Stegen and free players are womu ekoto omu so benuma anhwe ya na Barca players no asa akoto aba no e diama Mark Andre ter Stegen ni nyina and said nansan ya enteye bebekai sa Gavi ebe ye interview na just all children support e diama Mark Andre ter Stegen eye Frankie de Jong and so the same thing Rafinha and of Pau Kubasi and no any simple for the say sir omo anhwe ekwan bi so no mo anyi Mark Andre ter Stegen and frima eye players be san so koto aba no aye Mark Andre ter Stegen the first captain of the side e ha dwene eno aye report am nsaka mame fa entiga se Barca for it me na omo yi ter Stegen e frima players won ebe captains no Frankie de Jong wono ene be yam na the main aye captain mame enfantigo sen assistants no ebe ya Rafinha na ba Ronald Arrow na omo de Pedri enso de akao na for more say ida say Gavi and so Inigo Martinez bako enso betia ba ka aye captains no just say baby Barca ejira no eno aye report am nsaka yet eba mo e wo join the fema me Munjik stadium no menya report and open say Barca for say die besi dia e was Spotify company so empo e koba say omo anwie sa venue na e wo Munjik stadium what the Barca and return e wo Munjik stadium late earlier e be told a Barcelona team because of the Nyama and Koso and so I will the Spotify company Barca for no one enya nwe into nka omo games na e chance e wo be kwa kobo home matches ni e wo be last season na omo si maka enu ye Munjik stadium na mum say Barca for no same that omo nyanko enu aya demetia yet emamu e wo dwumadi no so Jules Kounde enya extended contract no and so the Barcelona mama fa ento ga say player no any club no yesim na their lawyers between a player no any club no womu enso our documents ni munyina na abranche no enso nya atiase eye clauses any name Barca for their ship no player no enso eye aware just what atiase say they wo be extend e dia ko June 2030 Edema club Barcelona Barca Jules Queen the better at Ama Barca to medical to what Yamo and a penny Thomas Partey no na meteo Edema say Adia ha general pay and it's a club friends very good Partey and Yako court Ama Partey and so pleaded not guilty Ama air court Ama Partey bill a conditional bill the name of Partey bet Yako now Kosiaka and Christian at the browser Partey and the club friends Severe for and so at the Bibia just a Partey the Spanish La Liga Edema Vieira yeah that's sorry not up here dear yet and Severe supporters woman Asha say and so sign a petition na almost catch penny for this Pesabi Obia, a South, and so on a party, a charge, and on the buyer, or say, we're pleading not guilty. Name yes, severe supporters, they say, hashtag no to Thomas Partey. And no, Demensaka almost signed a petition. I'm a Mirror Studios, not the matter as a Dutwana, and so I shall see a sub petition, almost sign a catcher, almost in the pen for Omuya Party, and so I want club anymore. And Demensaka met Emma Elwood Rangers Party, Sir, I had club about so I, Drum Episodiana supporters, the Domocano, and a Bobocon and Subetia, and I report Mensaka, yet Emma Elwood Rangers from Madrid, Epimefota, not Mammy Vitina, and I club of friends of PSG. Woman Medford, I have Vitina, Fanamame. Diamante is a Maribo on Medford on Elia, Onsa Rodri, Nidi Ebetoja, Nemum Diamante is a player pa, Zabi Alonso, and I feel all friends of Fiorentino Perez, Woman Epepano, Ayasa boy, Vitina, Nemum Yasam Madrifono, and himself Vitina, dear. Ain't easy. So Omubenya Vitina no as impossible because PSG a cry boy obo edema PSG idea pan beka PSG some Madrid for Edisi Kabi Bento Moje ama branch friends of Vitina akọ Madrid omunya omope name omo say impossible so Omubenya Vitina enu ay reporter Mensaka yet ema mo ewo sorry na Rodri so na mami fa we ntu just anopai woko ay club friends Manchester City a mami ay Rodri 3 players and an Man City no some extended contract. Many reports Ruben Diaz one of the extended the next player branch friends Rodri now Demeter say omu ensonya jatum Rodri nankasa accept a new proposal club no enso diaba na metis a contract no back sign until June 2029 na or sign a contract ni via Demeter and it's Rodri the second best paid player after Ellen Holland our club friends Manchester City unsa Holland and umutana kakese pa you see the new contract Rodri sign no the second highest paid player and so our club no eno ayademete you see our club no omo gidie ever Rodri mo enfo and it's an ACL amanance no still Pep any team them penny for ever gidie say anytime Rodri ever better no 90 and also 100% no to obabua our club nti omo ntwentwen so kra omo man new contract and debate Adimola Lukman any club friends out Atalanta mami fantigas enra Adimola Lukman anko aye training wanko Atalanta for training nyans opeso ko na unse Inter Milan for no edi kan bae ema Atalanta for no reject Inter Milan the ametem then say nay Inter for us Atalanta for us omba bi omugina no mugina wo abrante no 42 million plus air trainer Inter for the reject no every day say no na be saba obo just for Adimola Lukman enti abrante say trainer still wo dey eguso train eno Timothy ayewia eno George Opon ne ba no Juve mami fentugas anopai Continenza Juventus training session Timothy ayewia you say free training session and also free training grounds for Fanamame na binya report say ye ka say on the muem ordinary HM and so France Olympic Marseille and our branch of France Timothy ayewia one enso kwakopie na binya report say a loan deal 1 million euros and Olympic Marseille team betia at Ama Juventus obligation to buy no 14 million euros and 3 million add-ons afi the sell on clause and over 10% and so said Juve for last week when Edibas to Timothy Ria and Crobelante and so our France na fe Marseille wono enso ne omakwa akɔwie ɛno ɛyɛ Demenseka yɛde ɛma mo ɛwɔ dwumadi no so obia atwɛn ɛnra sɛ world champions enso bepie mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Koba meka world champions a ɛyɛ Chelsea nkɔmɔ ɛna media nti gangster ɛne ɛyɛ bombom nom ɛyɛ Chelsea supporters ɛyɛ Kenya nom no say bibia enso yɛ kama no me ɛyɛ pictures and I said they come me the first video they come me video no ɛyɛ players no omo arrival na yɛ nkɔmɔ we ɛyɛ world champions omo call holidays I say ɛne omo bɛkɔ Palma nom ɛne ɛyɛ boys no nti we ɛyɛ captain Reece James wɔno ɛna ɛsɛ free ɛyɛ black van nim no nti James ababedru abrante friends Enzo Fernandez wɔno ɛna ne back ɛsɛ ne motoma obey we ɛyɛ Moises ɛyɛ Kaiser Okɔgyina ni ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ne krom wɔno nso return kyɛsɛ ɛnkra no ɛna ɛba no George Champon wɔno ɛnso na pia obey wɔn ɛyɛ Tosin Adarbi ɔba Africa ɔkɔ Nigeria ɛkɔbɔ ne tournament wɔwie wɔno nso ɛyɛ back ɛno ɛwɔ Koban ɛyɛ Tosin ɛna abedru no abrante friends Treble Taloba wɔno nso na ɛsia ɔno nso ne back ɛsɛ ne motom we ɛyɛ ma Kukuyara Chelsea nya ntɔno ɔto Kukuyara ɛnso na abɛyi ɔbabedru bibia ɛyɛ kama ɛnom ɛyɛ deɛ te goalkeeper senior man Robert A. Sanchez ɔno nso na abedru no kama wɔnom ɛnso babɛto so ɛde ma Chelsea ti Sanchez ni ɔnkɔ baabia wɔnom ɛna ɛba no nti nkura no ɛne Chelsea players no wɔn nyina ɛnso bedru afei ma me pictures no Malo Gasu ɛna abedru ma me pictures no ɛwɔ Koban time and training session na ɛkɔ so no yɛni nkɔmɔ ɛno ɛyɛ Chelsea bibia ɛnso yɛ kama asset ɛnra na kyerɛ boys no ɛnso yɛ active including new players William Estevayo any players aka nyina no ɔmo ɛnso yɛ available a yɛre wɔn nsɛm ɛma mo pictures ne bi nie James no no wei ɛyɛ ade ɛyɛ Chelsea nti pictures a na ɛyɛ Chelsea supporters ɛtwɛn afei ɛna bibia ɛnso nyɛ senti world champions abedru kyerɛ ɔmo nso prepare ɔmo ɛbɛbɔ ɔmo first game on the 8th nti wei ɛyɛ Liam Delap ɛde gyina wɔnom ti ɛyɛ goalkeepers no Petrovic mo wɔn nyina ɛnso yɛ available anɔpɛ yɛbɛ rush studio wobɛnyɛ saa video no ɛnso de ama me a deɛ ba anɔpɛ yɛ ano you say aye boys no and so I say come back to aye come and Chelsea we aye 3 weeks holiday so what could you anopay mirror aye studio na me hu sem na de almost post aye video of aye Chelsea players na we aye day 2 ti boys na ba no ata say bibia aye kama Liverpool mo we na aye ba no João Pedro asa João Pedro mo aye ba be adwuma mo say o nyina aye so bedru aye de won sem aye ma mo enso adwuma de no sanopay na ma me fa we ento ye say ye ka aye players and as a team woman so airton players enya sika wouldn't say Chelsea for no conform me smart to make say chairman akabe say omo ye business edema Chelsea no e was say ye mo kire na me bacho mame eye sa graph no eye eba player sales ene obenya de sika obi a spend this aye summer any de obi a enso sa kan te say ono airto na fi all say ton no the almost spend it and the almost sunset here can HS Chelsea as go for any smart or more brutal now wouldn't say Premier League anymore or because Chelsea has spent the paradigm Liverpool over so far Liverpool for no has spent 252.2 million pounds and at the Omatono 114.5 Chelsea wama spend 240.82 who is Chelsea so aton Jessica 136.87 Arsenal has spent 192 Arsenal the Omunsun Saka players omokono 6.9 Man City has spent 153 the Omunsu aton anyano 31.8 Manchester United has spent 131 Wamu ento obia United ever players said your mujisika wamu enso enyanya obia Spurs afa mo kudos mo 127 wamu enya 12.8 until list no eno ena wo hwa honsem no yet ema mo ewo dwumagina na wo Chelsea may Chelsea dey na cho unu say still Chelsea emfa wo any sika omo nsatimi aka no mama eye players at Chelsea person omo ko say demete say omo wenu say week way eye Raheem Sterling wamu ebetwa Ben Chilwell wamu ebetwa Renato Vega wamu ebetwa eya Kani Chukwuemeka wamu ye ne Dortmund fo awie Axel Disasi One also Chelsea who had him say Obubeka NT Sikari there. One person so nya bi area beka we call players we ebia na aya bench wo and Raheem Sterling there no and abeka se kakra bi na Chelsea we nya dem we Renato Vega aye chuku omeka any disaster Chelsea be san so nya Sikari bi esan so there abeka on eno there ba you know say week way one enso be wie omo person by said the week one so be the final week and that's how deals ni nyina no Chelsea enso complete afei yonko aye details ni kakra Tarek George Enra mi be din won come say player no episode konya playing time and so a different team na nenka open loan mami friend to say na me can say Chelsea and Tarek George the representatives no and so a team come na yasim come na kwani me say omo nyina and so the best air path forward e dey ma air club no any akra no mami friend to say club no Chelsea team no dey nenka omo pe air loan and a dema a player no anka option to buy bia and so encounter mami enfant to say permanent air sale and so affair the Chelsea start air consider permanent air sale and no almost so mo turn permanent wo at the buy back air clause ebeshim na almost so the sell on air percentage and so they assume and just Chelsea epe akrana friends Tarek George name because of playing time to also mujano emaneko Christopher Nkuku on so Chelsea for man permission say obeti atrafie on the Enra Chelsea resume preseason wa maybe say Chelsea say £43 million and no area so mun sabes na kan so mo twen almost teams ni bi o England ho Italy and Germany and no mo can say obi baba for Nkuku and no aye demenya afa ma me fa we ntuga se me ka to say goalkeeper na your friend say Robert Sanchez no say Sanchez ebenya stay oni akrana your friend say Philip Jorgensen ma me fa ntuga say na Chelsea help Mike emenya na omanya so say decision no confirmed Chelsea enter goalkeeper bia omo best take with Robert Sanchez any Frontier your friend say Philip Jorgensen and no aye demense ka Nicholas Jackson menya reports oma ofano edema Newcastle Manchester United any AC Kaisa last week made about 2 years United team no we almost no with Chelsea for Nicholas Jackson offer because Chelsea for this £80 million almost feel say Jackson there 80 say Jackson any 80 million a player and I the Conor Gallagher for me and Atletico Madrid player former Chelsea player many reports say Conor Gallagher and a club friends say Tottenham Hotspurs the American and say player omo pen or midfield one branch friends say Conor Gallagher nebom just omo ton Bissouma emaneko ada obeto say Spurs Bissouma the player one we didn't be replace no was Spurs branch na your friend say Conor Gallagher and the Victor Jokares Echo Barber Shop and Mami Jokares Kosesi Retro Kama and Arsenal new striker Jokares no or hear him say enche nyame yad much na Arsenal gamer and so bet yakoso na Mami friend to say aye game Arsenal ebo ne chana no womu any bobo kona needing enso at the viral and ebo nyame yad much na game me report say any club your friend say Arsenal eno ebe Jokares ne first air start the game about started they don't make him say bia our Emirates no obenya goals to be enso ejama aye Arsenal aye club no na almost Jokares who say Max last season player no the fastest player Premier League Spurs defender friend say Mickey van der Ven I was in last season no cover 37.12 kilometers per hour now Arsenal for one say hey Jokares training the top air speed 38.34 kilometers per hour training and just aquano on the hobby papa and Jokares no nitrini yanapa nitrini yane papa and no ayadeba yet emamu jumano so Juve one alpha Dusan Vlahovic at the Manchester United are rejected almost Vlahovic and your player epe and a reporter in Seka yet emamu and so jumano tintene and no ayadeba na Maxwell Liverpool there player Oma Fadi enya se kweto akrana ye friends Rio Ngomoha eno 16-year-old Oma Fadi free Chelsea Emma Chelsea for free enra Liverpool training and that's one game of course na akrano ebe ball go be editia Bilbao say akrano say the OCG ni dey no the challenge so far 1 goal 1 assist and so dem Liverpool one call pre-season tour no akra no esan so kɔhyɛ go ɛno go no deɛ na no ɔse na we sɛ maka so almost the new Mbappe a kyɛ so no so atwa until real 16-year-old ama ɛsɛ Chelsea for no just ɔmobu ɔfo a sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ club friends Liverpool for fa so fa akra no ɛno ɛna ahwom sɛ ne ma akra no gu so a wɔno ɛyɛ adwuma no kama ɛnso de ma club na friends Liverpool ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ ma memfa we ɛnto yɛ Thomas Frank a ɔyɛ coach ɛde ma Tottenham was nya report sɛ yɛso aka kyɛ Daniel Levy sɛ obɛhia ɛyɛ number 10 afɛ obɛhia senior ɛyɛ center back ansa na transfer window no ɛnom ɛnso close ɛmfa wo sɛ Partey mo ana sɛ ɛyɛ mo kudus mo ba no still wɔn mo gye sɛ ɔmo nya ɛyɛ proper number 10 baako de ba because ɔmo number 10 ɔmo no ɛyɛ James Madison James sese epranko oprepra ɛnom ɛyɛ demetia yɛt ɛma mo ɛnso odwuma gye so memfa we ɛnto yɛ sɛ fami kɔ ɛyɛ current ne ɛnom ɛyɛ Manchester United ɔmo training session no ɛsɛ United players no ɔmo wɔ fie na nyame yɛ adoma ɛnkyɛ on ɛyɛ Thursday and I say Ochina Wednesday and Omoba returning ɛwɔ Carrington na onse Carrington wano Ronaldo ever criticizing no wɔn ɛnso ɛyɛ ne foforo what I say ɔmo ɛsie wɔn nyinaa foforo official opening day no on Friday until Wednesday nyame adom kyerɛ players ne kɔ a ɔmo siesie wɔ kama because Ronaldo because ɛnneɛma a na ɛwɔ hɔ ansa na ɔkɔ no still ɔkɔ aba ɛno na so ɛmɛ kɔfa nsɛm pi ɛde by the mete ɛne sɛm ɛnɛyi wɔn ɛnso asiesie wɔ Friday ɛna yɛ the official opening day new facility ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ ɛba maame fa wei ɛnto yɛ sɛm ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Real Madrid team no ɛnso ɛnya start wɔn pre-season obɛnya wɔn ɛde ama mea ɛno a mɛbɛdi wɔn nkɔmɔ de kyerɛ ɛno a training session ɛtumi ɛkɔ na deɛ bɛtene sɛ ɛwɔ aya sɛ under Carlo Ancelotti na Madrid players no time a ɔmo reported for a training ɛwɔ Valdebebas na 30 minutes before a training yes Xabi Alonso by no also reporting time 1 hour before a training starts enti oye player na oye Madrid player training also drew 1 hour and sign a training and so just under Carlo na 30 minutes and no the Madrid for and players no we training session or I don't want some no yet mo ewo dwuma say Hendrick any Jude mo and intimate training mama fa we ento ya mama Madrid say almost squad no say Madrid for no anto obia na amanya amobia nso anko a mama fa nto say players a obubesia guy e dey Madrid no fa list ne mama ye ni nkomo say almost say Rodrigo e decide so be stay na Madrid they say Courtois and Lonin defenders near Militao Raul Asensio David Alaba Dean Huijsen Antonio Rudiger Samson Trent Alexander-Arnold and Dani Carvajal left back Alvaro Carreras Frank Garcia Felon Mendy midfield Federico Valverde Arda Güler Aurelien Tchouameni Eduardo Camavinga Jude Bellingham and Dani Ceballos Ubeni Mono Ubenya Mastantueno Ubenya Brahim Diaz Ubenya Vini Junior Ubenya Rodrigo Ubenya attack Mbappe Hendrick and Gonzalo Garcia. As I was a Madrid squad with me compete, I was a team way, it me compete at the highest level, and the free Madrid so yet so Florent Vert, a player at Liverpool. Now that and say the best player on the year came together, why or say Toni Kroos. Player on an aba onus or heavy onimbo bono the best player on the Siakai and with the same team or say Toni Kroos and with the German national team and no the Florent Vert and so the aba yet Euros near so now only Toni Kroos and the German Edema club and I so my friends to Germany and no the AI and so are they Florent Vert or predator a career or the better so Eddie Mami AI and I'm saying made a predator Joe Carres there Emma answer for no engine to now Maxwell according to AI no the attorney said Florent Vert everybody am about or beba a basa according to AI artificial intelligence no woman predator almost a branch no the career of about 995 matches obesha 280 goals obesha 330 and that's obenya 330 assists obeko Spain Barca obeji La Liga 3 UEFA Champions League obeje baako Liverpool no aje baako ewo Barca Copa del Rey obeji 2 Spanish Super Cup obeji 2 German Bundesliga no almost obeji 2 aje baako Leverkusen obeko Bayern no akwakoje baako DFP aye super aye cup no ala say DFL aye super cup o say Liverpool se waje baako obaje baako enso Bayern Premier League or the Liverpool ebeje 2 DFP Pokal waje baako no aye Euro no waje baako na so obaje 2028 Nations League 2029 World Cup 2030 o say aye Germany AI ne say Frankfurt any Germany na beje Ballon d'Or onye bi na o say 2031 obe free Liverpool no join Barcelona 2035 over free Barcelona no join Bayern Munich 2037 over free Bayern no join Eintracht Frankfurt not 2040 warita at the age of 37 and no the artificial intelligence AI and a predator Frankfurt ne Dutch here won some no yet so Jacob Kiwo and Arsenal defender yes Juventus Abaso player no Makato say Ateta Akron and Anoa Ekoba say Gabriel Copra, the born of boy, special against Real Madrid, no, as the son, Ateta, I don't know whatever players, Ateta, and I decided to my Akron Francis Jacob Kiwa, woman and Kobe, because or boy in Hubea, and so Ediama Club now, you're from a no, Arsenal team, no, Alexander Soloth. Atletico Madrid striker 10-10 no mami fantiga say omo training and no pull it out almost akopra they say aye orana friends Diego Simeone as 10-10 I said doctors no where na omo where aye the extent of Abraham's injury and no aye demete Atem Duvek every aye Girona and join aye club friends Roma menya report say 2 teams aye Roma offer aye player na dia mom aye Juventus and club friends AC Milan omo offer and so na aye sa 2 teams no and aye dem say ka yet Emma and so would generation Ebaba yet the Akademy Emma become because stories no I am more I didn't and so my name Mammy Fantiga say pure and you seek a put one of our shame of our phone no I dial *426*18# *426*18# and found any network we should the Yanis mobile money our network and that's why register mobile money we instant game now but no select option 2 a pure FM Emma 6 lucky boxes Sikawum do be instant resource a game say 1 second just what they do 18 years and sana a pure sikapudo promo no watch maybe you a *426*18# call for Jessica pa 85 way am a mega cash lucky box no e will annually characters lottery a platform so Mami fa we ento anim say aya me na pa royal guest house e ho e na wo ho o guest o do mo nyina akoda na hotel no na say e ho no wo mo e was spacious rooms rooms no e neat air conditioned rooms standby generator and so flow 24 hours wo mo e 2 to 3 bedroom apartment mo mobile weekend getaway spacious car park de o pe bia no sabet mi aka o shuttle baby o bia no offer be ba fa on do ba location ro shim ye o shim school junction be bia Grace Gift Hospital no e ho e na be hu aye me na royal guest house na me ba cho friend number we is here 0543 556 666 0543 556 666 na woni enso ni nkoma men ka say aye Gentleman dental clinic any ko say aye problem bia no fa ko Gentleman so pe say you teeth whitening aye scaling and polishing teeth colored fillings dental implant obesa wo silver and also gold teeth obesa wo permanent teeth sounds on braces ni nyina no aye Gentleman dental clinic o say na so wonu men ka bro efiri oba Gentleman esifabra Kumasi Abrepo Junction Bantama High Street and omo and afenungo C5 Junction main station Tachman aye Maxi Market Kentero Gentleman number no aye 0598 731823 0598 731823 now on Gentleman and Kasa Betway at the bet influencer no so the man I say wo shesha aye bet no share aye code no to friends and who followers na the more mutwa no na won so Jessica and so ewum so mu die ananse die no wo de 4% won san so wetia ka e wo omo die no so nti ba cho we aye betway bet influencer obi a o subscribe to betway bi no betwi do ho and so dia shesa aye do we mo afi ma men ka osem ye bepie mo and so Hills and Valley Sales School because you can Hills and Valley Sales School and out there above front air come but on the Dutch na mani nya opa from 3 months ekosi 6 years ye jo mo nyina school no e was the most conducive learning environment afi teachers no e Montessori trained teachers and we mo san so any ekunkura nyame som kwa so and we mo tete nkura na omo updated learning materials and ma ye de child no e de abefo de nkwa security e top notch ye aye weekend school adu weekend now ko bia ohun bia de akura na because ba cho fa akura no epie mo enso e Hills and Valley Sales School Pata say just 5 minutes drive from movie house and afi opposite Vegas Shell Fuel Station once we do on ma one sa ebetumi aka Hills and Valleys school for no mpanyfo number 0504 35 5355 0504 3553 55 na ono mo enso ntimi enkasa eno de ba ni nyina no ye eba mo enche ye besi from na fe chairman eni abedwafo ato near the first batch ni se nemom China Mall ba ko pemestro emo obi anko dada say na China Mall Kumasi ebisa wo baby from pacho China Mall de one pair ewo Ashanti region eno so ewo ahensan na meka ahensan a eno na eben abattoir Lake Road na so enti o shopping no from groceries ba electronics ba furniture and also to call na chese okoye wo shopping ni nyina kama dollar ne ba form into omo so atete ni nyina so chese okwa woni ba jepa nti China Mall and I would do any ba to China Mall say frey 0543 868 824 0543 868 824 fra na chese and sweating abonkomo na bibia aye kama manswa ba clinic esmen kancho se bre Anaga Junction Friday Dr. Betnas and the only herbal clinic udru a doctor ne timi hwe wonsem otimi hwe otachere ma so hwe wani ase na wo hu yare a ha wo hu problem u face na afi wa solve your problem na e de monte se wutie me na prostate yare stroke diabetes sciatica nerves wani or infections and as liver problems are manswa herbal clinic and also to me Dr. Betnas Anaga Junction doctor say general number na free bia nya na be here but dache ube here 0272 019 917 0272 019 917 na when a doc enso abonkoma e wo manswa heba clinic so na bibia kama and ama Thomas Partey to viral he say diamensaka latest as see ahyehyehye abetoda and it's a viral for no any party and so arrechi a verbal agreement just a free agent and a party and so be konti after se party one and so atimi awie wa bra any when any bill no the chair and it's a viral anymore nemum the only issue no akwakoye viral almost supporters nadia almost asha so we nemum party yem vampire entire party chi nadia nkofo yi wom ebeja because party si akan na oye active because Ghana ebe here Thomas party yen subsequent games nti sanso de also oye active na chese bibia kama mama for say Jack Grealish and I say we Jack Walsh menya reports obesan so return na wakoye part of Arsenal omo youth team omo set up no eno report I mean say ka say and so benya ko mama for we nto anu say Felon Mendy on say be Madrid less no and so almost squad ni nya le tro mama for to say Makajo say player left back go ma ba 3 Carreras Frank Garcia any Felon Mendy the player when we hear him so beko Frank Felon Mendy one also say unyanko bebia eno de tie ti chairman mama nye ma na na phone to us but Partey to Villarreal say ye fese bibia bi to mo kama Villarreal supporters ni nya ide omo ye no omunya ide omo ye no wo Partey court nyanka say Partey sa na ma de atu no so nyina ye bone a wadi ti omunya na Partey me bone ball but say chairman me de sa have no say team no cross sign ni wi a Partey kobo games a sa niema no jebo aho ni sa niema no sa de no atata ni sa na Partey de sa yi ni petuntumi wo hu ha adwen chairman
na say some just presume guilty sana mo ya no even before the case is heard
me adeba ko a party any lawyers no e kan ni say chairman omusi opese o claim din o say edin no any ade a abebeta din no ho no say party any ni group ni lawyers any the group party and me and detach party from sir rape accusation chairman ebedi party ebedi ni mechi the brand party no chairman it is finished the name na friend party no chairman onum say bola party boy nyina no party will retire one day and still earn a lot of money from the no FIFA grab it me issue party CAF bet me issue party but once wabenya sa tag na chairman e better wudi ho no se wanyi sa tag na mfiri wudi ni ho a chairman e bedi wachi sa and to the point that se obakura ko school na abrofo anani mate epe bibia gina so abuli ubana they will call ubano either the son or the daughter of a rapist. Come on, in how they only decide in here bullying in schools, especially when you are black. Now always at school. Now when you are brofoni compete. Now one day be chairman bruni be baby they are break you down. They will refer to ubano say we are the son or the daughter of a rapist. Entino a tiger abefa party one. I think that anya kopie court no a opportunity say party actually innocent chairman party betimi clear the who na no kra no chairman say court kra a clear party say party innocent onfa ne ho ni o Mason Greenwood asema ye kan
they are moving court of public
opinion. The court of public opinion. Chama ye kasa say no party guilty in the court of public opinion. Enra ana mete ho ma o say ade ba ko amani gi ye ni say yes no one is guilty until proven so. Ye nya the charge to so a charge ke na dia bo. But omo de sa charge na bo no must go to court and prove beyond all reasonable doubt. Say you are actually guilty as charged. But yenyam charge, yenyam a party conviction in Mayeno. Nanka Villarreal ma party the escape route. But Enra Najo, and a Mesa Kote say Villarreal supporters, Efra say can say sa signing na Villarreal for Kwakoyeno. Chairman, they do not support it. Or who they say at the party. Say statement ni so read ya almost say despite the fact say the party bar the next slide no yanko the next slide no almost supporters chairman na ka say party bar almost tum say in terms of quality any experience wise no party add so much to every Villarreal team no chairman just read them comment no supporters no
okay I'll say it's a complicated issue because in football terms we all agree that it's a great opportunity.
So in football terms, there and community problem be our own.
Yes, he's a top-level player who has proven himself to all Spaniards. For example, in this year's Champions League tie against Real Madrid, my personal opinion is the same as that expressed by most fans on social media. I would not agree to sign a player accused of such serious crimes, and I would understand if the fans booed the player on the pitch. I hope the club takes the fans' opinion into account. As I believe, this is not just a matter of improving the squad. However, whatever the outcome of the trial, if they sign him, most fans will not agree with it, even if he is ultimately found not guilty. And that is the sad reality of the system we live in. There comes out that the person, the person goes cost free, and just like that, and then one half anybody still not targeted because you're a rapist. This is very unfair to party. Say you're accusing of the crime, say you're finding not guilty, still. And
the last statement really surprised me. If they sign him, most fans will not agree with it, even if he is ultimately found not guilty. The sad aspect is that Thomas Partey is at the twilight of his career. At age 32, the Bianca say Ghana only 32 years here. Chairman, more than 32. So Thomas Partey at age 32 no. Ne career no chairman better we ya nisa. The transfer window. Na me ya duma August near no. August we ya the transfer window is closed. So within that period, Thomas Partey and me and Simon Tim Biana. I just said the next season ye babe bono Thomas Partey be clubless. And that is the first punishment. Thomas Partey nyani say there is no club by this time we are so much interested say obey attached to Thomas Partey. There is no, in fact, was so interested. Chaba unum self abrofon so there. Almost supporters as some be can find ya grow. because they believe that the football is made for the supporters. And once the supporters kick against a certain decision, you know, even though management will like some beside Thomas Partey, no, chairman, they would never go against the wish of their supporters. Their disappointment, no, says Thomas Partey, go through this trial. No Babon thing, near Kase Partey and guilty. Chairman, and no crown. It will be very difficult for him to attract 8 teams, especially number 1 or African, number 2 ni age, number 3 sa tag na asabe kan hono. Chairman, then to Benjamin Mendy. Benjamin Mendy go through trials in area na was I sign contract. I think AS Monaco no. Chairman say Omasako terminated the contract no. Ne carry that by way Benjamin Mendy was such a fine player. By name chairman abaye but the yam yani say sa effect na Thomas Partey nyan in the case that chairman he is found not guilty there wa accuse you falsely no and what aka no chairman they suffers no punishment o Sir Thomas Partey court na se yamfana ntum yamfine no guilty yantua fine bia na chairman. And no Thomas Partey and a punishment because no club would like to sign him. That in itself a punishment on its own. So I accuse Maswa falsely. Maswa takes me to court. In a period na no radio station want to sign Maswa. Make us say Maswa nya mega deal bia. Bia bear 5 billion Ghana cedis be be share me but because of that false accusation, that radio station says I'll not sign Maswa. Maswa lose the deal. Maswa then goes to court. Now 7 they told Maswa so no. Maswa la kwa dibim. Court and punishment. Basadi na Maswa lose no. Chairman, a punishment Maswa la sofa. Be a sadi no kran onye biem. And me assure say Chairman usa die bia emra bia e bia no. Eya na ye anyema esia no wudina so ye mrawo esabro fro so ene lawyers no so fa kwai bi so fa say so bi so accuse obi falsely na ye court ne wo say the accusations no the pakro ne ye no we force who accuse that person falsely no chama you must also suffer certain form of punishment so that by e be deter others from doing so because among focus a lot of people vim see and court they say me kokura na say me kolusu case no kura na me am dey asem court no nothing happens to me say baby me gina no me nyina Partey afa ena me nyina omo dey asem court afa me gina the side of truth no kura be babonte no that is where I stand but in the period now between now and then and credible Babontino, Partey is already suffering a punishment. And I'm kind boldly say Villarreal now we are willing to sign Thomas Partey no. Chairman, one has our contract no Emma so they will not sign Thomas Partey. Chairman, just imagine say what sign player. Now the player na park so now ball. Now one kasa supporters no. Efra say huti against the same player now who was signing no. And Villarreal go ahead and sign Thomas Partey. Chairman, I suspect that will happen.
Okay.
Their own supporters begin to run.
Yes. Supporters chairman no. Kase omo eno omo hu se wan hra eno be si quite sad. Quite sad. Maxwell, you read the sad issue of our brother Thomas Partey.
Chairman, on say issues like this, a part of like sometimes a experience. Sometimes a strength, be so hard, Chairman, a bit to break you down forever. And say it depends on how the individual, a bit to me like was standing. But personally, maybe your conviction, me say Partey will come out free. Because the Partey we know, Chairman, you to me ingenuity because we don't know things are or yet on the inside. But on the outside now, I don't see Partey to be that kind of a guy. Seriously speaking. And we have baby a Partey aqua. So we're distinguishing on outside the ball, behavioral areas. So we're distinguishing on. Let's go to Madrid. We all saw it. Oba Arsenal, Chema, and even at this stage where issues no clear course, you were another club like VRL, which is not a small club in that extent, almost a penny service. So it means that about how well of behavior a standard, even in the Black Stars. Chema, irrespective of some Cosmo Black Stars players or you and I will agree, say, we never heard anything bad about Partey. In times like these, there are issues. You share all those records in your head account. So why is the issue coming up? Once a man did by a chairman, he was crucified. But at the end of the day, he was exonerated, say, Sana on your bonnie. I personally feel like you better follow the same trend, and Partey will be back stronger. But of course, these issues, lawyer no fan for me are very okay because she's a woman, if I'm right, or your bar. And now, also about issues like these are very good. We're to that point. But the problem here is that last now say they will charge you sometime like hourly, every hour they need to charge you. So what it means that even if Partey cry ever out as innocent or not guilty, he's going to spend a lot of money. And that money is the investment so how well or better financial or better business so sometimes not a problem. And whether or not see a Becca say, oh yeah, not guilty, you still suffer some losses. Suffer huge losses, and yet the major issue. But say a part of life, chairman, and we all have to be very careful. Also, it's Hakim in Sweden, so Boba. And I don't really understand why I say a Babefa Englander never bear the rape to the black boys, but over Spain and never bear tax issue. What exactly are the realities? And the fact that Partey was playing for Arsenal, chairman, issue now I say bad now die. The moment to free Arsenal now, I say issue now bama ye caught from prosecution. And no ringgit bell say BB Eshawana. But personally, I feel like Partey will come out clean. But ladies, na yes or no. There should also be a law say ebia chema what the asema to me so. Na ya kona no Chris they tell say me now they told me so na ya court na say me ngere me to meet you and I tell is not done.
You can sue, but
I can also see
normally they don't.
They feel like ebia when they are exonerated now omudin wa clear they are good to go. But chema see you to meet you. It say member no so after no musu see man be. Say yesi ba ku mienu miensa wie ebia yakokọ ye say Partey koyi na yes okay Partey undi for nya refine Partey will not get back what is lost by on so be see girl see ye 1 2 3 maybe these girls will stop all that and I so what to make but I say in a situation where nipa no be reports and the law they crazy they be report to first so yeah that they will do investigations and ebia me ball kra na me call report say wa bob e dey I bet you near investigation by very investigation then not a takeaway. The chairman which also have to be very careful. There are people who are coming near as a chairman who out to nipa or negative and a chairman is all cutting off earlier. Because sometimes obi a problem and say obia few says or near good and was so be a good chairman. The world is not like that. There are people at chairman on doing good. So the moment that those people come near you, you cut them off as early as possible because you can't predict what they are coming to do. And it will be all bad. There are people naturally who are hypocrites. And you're part of like wherever you go in an establishment, at the church, in the family, even wherever you meet those people. That is how they are. And say you have to be very smart and know how to deal with people. Say, oh yes, smart now know how to deal with people, chairman, elementary way. Sometimes chairman, I might not feel you, but me be I'm no best Rebecca said me new wandering body, but almost any power, chairman, you will be why a car and you and I will agree, say any power, chairman, on a car, assembly to me a keep. The moment I'll back at chairman in the 2 minutes, a back out. And there's almost any power, me was some can wait, me what the young can. And that is what we need to do. We as men, we have to be very smart and make sure say your best. You know, Biana say we yes Rebecca so pay chairman yes so penny pa. And no Biana say woman e ben. And no Biana say man who nyoma. Because you said your chairman I say me benwa. Me de who say be a dollar da okay.
And until this road your ben.
Oh ben, that is the reality. But your mom yes throw your walk outside. It is not like that. And the moment about say nipa you find nipa so to me how to make a search and one to chemo ntia so all limit no no who say indirectly no all limit ade no no bet me take away either than that say my girls no and players no so no or go through all these things because one the reality of the matter is that chema man ba players no side na nya dobio ɛyɛ fame ne wo sika ne ade na wo no ɛno na ɛma ɔmo ba so ɔmo ba enjoy. It's the majority of them say players ne nya agya ball and ɔmo fame ne kwa then they are going, and our boys should be very very careful. They should be very very careful. Because girls be watch them or players and say no more run your ball and your ball or more bonny idea panka it won't do that level. But I said sometimes you also put the woman to test or about life more. I so put them to test. And yes, our man or any I didn't want any be or you good now obi chama obi a very good but only net now when your man in a bit me about him. Obi or yet that good. Or na so ordinary, but so bet me a manage junior. Intercept boys no so put all of them need to check. And yen send a bit because the same players a yeke chairman. It most when your women who came into their life and Nyoma page a bit say yen ya Sulemuntari. Ne wife she has everything, beauty be BRB in Nyoma epic man. Ya and most often so guys no muye innocent chairman. Omuna sa Nyoma we tired etotom. Let's look at Partey. Yen training profiles Partey ujina. Edishama clearly speaking, I told say ya. As Ghanaian na normal way air to because he's our superstar player. Kudus na air take you over. But even that because Partey exited, he's still our best player. And say the whole Ghana, just as we do better, we should all remember him in prayers. Because me one na me chema on TikTok, one prophet because say Partey sem nenko men kase na me so but that guy, young guy, a friend of Telvin also. Ma follow na chema ni BPS is also Partey will come back and play strongly. And Anoka said Kudus will sign for Tottenham and he will also make it. And all her glimpses now it is coming. Let us all pray. Say our boy will be exonerated because Partey na mihun.
Somebody can say Kudus will play for Tottenham and be successful.
I'll say.
And now talk about Kudus also why this year on TV or be prefer.
Yeah, the problem obi oha ohunbo ohun ye. Obi so ohunba interpretation on to be interpreting ye. But I was saying ningi na no hwe nipa na waka ne track record. Or say bia in same bang na waka chairman but what must say and senior is CCC so and that guy a very young guy bio me name personally but chairman no dollar ni no na say e beba be drew 10 ne sa anyoma bebri ni nyina e CCC so nti on the ice me gine di kakra it's na make us say I know Partey will be exonerated and he will come back strong.
Partey will come out clean but ni name Partey no he may never get it back again. Chairman the name
I know the harm
that is the main problem because that time maso can sim bio chairman on say there be a two nuanom fo e dey na nto former Arsenal player and free Ivy Coast here on so ko ware ya Emmanuel Ebu elusu ni bibia o but chairman
on the say gani ji boxer shows here
na me can say me chiro chairman me can say me chiro Thomas Partey Thomas Partey no will not be the last one. Thomas Partey will not be the last Ghanaian or the last Africaner. We say betono. Because you say by the time chairman Ube realizes that your father was right. Now you have a son who also think that you are wrong. Chairman by the time a man realizes that his father was right, now he has a son who also think that the father or no wrong. A cycle. That is why you must begin to have system a protect this animal. Say until say obeko what is our charge, you know. Ebe to obi so say wa rape you, why you say no. Na I don't know actually happened. Na nkoye say ase wasum fidie, yasum fidie. And a massete trap amount and about better trap and once you fall into the trap on the day me do court me do court no me kwa kunye scale film me nya scale film kwa na I suffer no punishment whatsoever and to say me make us me push for a revenge so head the ebesi the system must begin to put certain structures in place. I also avoid this idea man say NCBM me say my main disappointment is that Partey may come clean from the court, but he will never have his name back. The again in the end, no chairman, only the back and that is my main disappointment.
Okay,
system structures
he might never have his name back.
The name Partey, chairman, I ain't tinted. Then shortly, Liverpool boy.
2 games no.
2 games no.
And now I'm saying, "Come here, mama, for you must show more better." I'm saying, "Na born here back one am you know."
Umbo
2 back first one here 4-1.
4-1. But second game no. second game na Liverpool boy you know a fair idea of Liverpool for starting 11. First game was backup and as akora na friend no raw in Gomosha no Nigeria ni akora na and chairman na mienu mukuni akora ni mpia ota okodu ayi America akora ni mbo papa maso unum say the Liverpool the Chelsea no also we Chelsea academy player and Liverpool for the 2024. I remember last year no I think say Liverpool game back obobi na whether the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, one of those games akrani bobobi, that was the first time na all started them Liverpool. But main season there ya said dem hu akrani sa ade bia chairman obiawo prospect obiawo utimi say sa prospect we there see developing year obetimi abeye a big name chairman akrani will be or pace or dribbling or power also I say or the new Mbappe said Mbappe features in the TNA no and akrani will be me sure say we Barcelona near said the PSG4 Xavi Simon. Xavi Simon was a Barcelona academy player, one of the best product Nabasa a produced from the academy. And a PSG4 fetch the Edis Kabefa Brantia, the friend Xavi Simons, and then the Koi. Chelsea Academy no, and then any free moi. A year Chelsea 4 year yomuya sa, and a Liverpool for Far and then Koya, and Ra also Dentia. Liverpool show interest. A 17-year-old boom, chairman Eden by. But the second team in Liverpool, the boy, me team in 2 or 4. But controversially, but controversially, chairman, Messani controversial. But I think Liverpool Omunia Isaac. Animuhoye Ekitiki Cody Gapu Florian Veit and Mohamed Salah Chairman Hoye and Ekitiki lead the attack no. Baby a Liverpool lucky for strange reasons. Chairman omo for my attention and course no. Chairman onum say omo only 2 world known and I said 2 world class centre backs. Omo ton Jara Kwanza and then ma ba Leverkusen no. Liverpool centre backs are kanu. Chairman Ibrahima Konate and Van Dijk. Enra Konate any Endo Wataru ne ball 4 and 5. Meaning say season na ba be wuremu no. So omumienu baako enya available a chairman one partner baako amama omabo as a centre back. Now no last week na ka say we Liverpool team na one show benya a new full backs be boa. Jeremy Frimpong on the right. Now Milos Kekes up on the left. Enra sa the boy Jeremy Frimpong the ball on the right side in the second game no. And Milos Kekes up on the left. But centre back no chairman Liverpool centre backs a omo wo sesi no Konate and Van Dijk. Season a long season so many matches. Chairman untimi nye guarantee say sa players ni mienu no baako kopra along the way. In the absence of baako no chairman why na Liverpool born a shame. Make us say I'm sure say obibobo Joe Gomez. Chairman Joe Gomez enye a centre backer e do critical stage obetimi rely on Joe Gomez say omo centre back in fama. It is kind of Liverpool ko Isaac hone there. Having bought Ekitiki no, I'm not sure say omuhia Isaac that badly. Maybe omuhia reinforcement a centre back. Centre back ben under Liverpool epe. Chamana Magehi of Crystal Palace. All of a sudden, I said that interest in Magehi no akofom am attention ni nyina akọ Isaac soa. Chama omuhia Isaac that badly. Senka Liverpool enter Ekitiki dia. Kabeti say maybe they needed Isaac that badly. But having bought Ekitiki ni die, chairman, say Liverpool for ni pe baby on betimi strengthen augment here a centre back 4 and 5 no. They need one. And yes season be do baby no. Na ye endo. Any we na ebo centre back. Near do Champions League semi final. Na Konate and Van Dijk akopra and Abaku suspended. Now pay a centre back partnership chairman untimi fa endo Wataru emo a centre back.
Well, yeah. Liverpool and Casano Ancelotti is a very good coach. Trust me. Maybe he has a plan up his sleeve. Since but Maxwell, Barcelona said and Mose Kamo Koya report ama say or long-term injury. Internet doesn't come. Enough registered players and accommodate a year with him. As a branch also they want to or need long-term injury. Or the Mupa Kwabia enough team in Wonko. And then once many all the other friendlies out there crossing it and somewhere warm on any baby episode the class and
Liverpool the Aneka. Menga way on the screen. Chama Liverpool team then Romo boy na Chris Walker say beye on main team.
Yeah, the second game.
Yes, the goalkeeper Nabia basically Alison Becker went fit, may take over for Mama Dashvili. If even that happens, it means that there is no English in the starting 11 for Liverpool. May the way be out to your platform, so I think there is no because no Dashvili, Frimpong boy, Konate, Endo, Keke, Soboslai, Gravenberch, Salah. Florian Wirtz, Gakpo, and Ekitike. No English in the starting line now. Even that one changes between me because Dashvili and Mona Becca Beda, it is still the same thing. Then say your friend is saying so about Newcastle for striker, no, or no so Isaac so bad no be obey Ekitike so bet me a bench. So what it means that Liverpool can start again. Say BBR far a bit to me because this Argentinian international McAllister crowd was not also there. So when the coach decides to even play, so it means that it's going to be very difficult for the English guys to start. This is the team I have on the bro. No English player in the team. And that's how Liverpool
Mama that's really from Georgia. Okay. Jeremy Frimpong, Konate, Endo, Kekes, Soboslai, Gravenberch, Mo Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, Ekitike. Na and our substitutes are by no Davidson Fernando Chiesa.
Yeah.
Na Endo the song starting.
Hence, McAllister crab Yendra.
Van Dijk.
I don't know how they want to play. Van Dijk okay. The McAllister will be to me.
It's a Christian and now because Van Dijk was sent to be somewhere do ne.
A critical stage. That's a Van Dijk and Konate no more. Chama, can you rely on Endo as a centre back?
Almost on between. I'm saying do that.
Okay.
And even depend on that, so when you Isaac Zuba, Chama, also be a one attack free. If you emphasize Kitiki and a Gapo back, Beko Bank.
I can take on Gonja, you took less of the Vantanjo. A Gapo down Becca. Clearly.
Also, of course, Okosho, no, say, I don't know. Clearly speaking, see, that is how it's going to go. You were one African in the shape of Salah. And Jamal's Liverpool, the first African team or the African J champions, Bruce Gabriela.
First English team.
English team or J. The first African to win the Champions League was with Liverpool, Bruce Gabriela. And also with the league, the Premier League, the first Africans were surprisingly Canoni Laurent with Arsenal in 2002 and 2004. It's but in 1992 when we were starting the Premier League, would you believe Zimbabwe in the first African or boy Peter Ndlovu and Obama Coventry? It's clearly speaking, Zimbabwe for they started early, but but currently all these teams cannot do minor the Africans, and that has been very good. Of course, Frimpong, that's why the fact that of Holland, but our African roots,
or
Ghanaian root for that matter, Obi Salah or a key part of it. And Liverpool African players are there because all her Salah Chema now Wahe Momo Sissoko during this time, Wahe even Sadio Mane. And Banner, I think they do very well. All the teams in Ore, even City, Yaya Toure was very key. Now they Riyad Mahrez, they are maybe referred Bonnie. The first season, but the second season, and your man said that Anko or Masa for the Egyptian International, so to me, so they are about the count. Now you look at Arsenal there, so many other players, or but one Kokanu was hit, even Emmanuel Shea Adebayo was also hit, Laurent was hit, Kolo Toure himself was also hit, Emmanuel Eboué, he was also hit. Now, Oba Chelsea. Now, waba Michael Essien, waba Didier Drogba, waba Salomon Kalou, Jeremy Njita Munina to me, of course, Eto Moba, Obamia Munina be Rem. Yes, Obamia even with Arsenal. And it's clearly speaking, African players are living up to the billing. And now, Kwakwa is a big teams in Europe, for that matter, England. No. So, be a perform here. You certainly have to get Africans or we are very key. Don't forget that there was a time when 3 African boys, Engina Beye joined top scorers in the Premier League, which was also history. Wabra Mo Salah, Sadio Mane from one team, then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but of course the first African to win the Golden Boot was Didier Drogba in 2004 for Chelsea. So clearly speaking, when Africans were given the opportunity, even JJ Okocha, Obe the ball cry or ball, I think Bolton, no, he was wonderful. And oh boy, if Bolton then get big teams, the Bolton cry a big team, maybe Zenka Nidino will be exonerated. And clearly speaking, the African brothers have given us. But Arsenal, need Chelsea, need teams, they need say, or Mota Yusuf foreign national spa to that very point. And then Liverpool, so to me, let's see how they can go with it. But I think say something we really need to take a close eye to.
Well, say I'm saying, yeah, but yeah, the kind pano. So I dear Steven sense me yent me nyaika. And I'm saying, see, baby, you're train on the 7th, no. The Minister of Communication will say on the 7th, no. On license, in fact. Na onim the amount for cake, no. On the minister is on social media, and you said the new Mexico. Also, at this amount for say, oh, say started Premier League now. Pressure beba almost so. And on says, I'm Chebema, Jemu. Na minim die but DST before no o my mind say the ombeje and ombeje nya dia ombete omusika no so and the minister no so point say so omo so enti so pa ono so nya dia obeja omo di djuma no enti e say no ne nyina ho ne nyina yigina a ye twen say the new obesi akọ darling pop be transfer no me latest transfers nim but answer na no enra the FA General Secretary ko ka say clubs no any referees association of Ghana and our cabo matro say every president in ka if at every for third term and every president terms no na no and referee for say hey debut yeah en kan you na just say dan some kind no voice near radio yeah the baba e wa say just say ja o say omunim ni bakra all referees association ma o ka asem no na o de entie prosper ni tie na ya ba be just say dancem
FIFA yeah, class made up. Say me my proposal. No. These are proposals that came from clubs. Yes, clubs. Referee associations who send in proposal. Yeah. Members of the FA. That proposal, that accession.
Extension.
No. It was a set of proposal. Never be brave. But they send and then with the support of other clubs. Then other clubs to send. Women's women send here. Women clubs. And so clubs, people they write to the FA.
Okay.
Once that is what caused the ESCO to form the status review committee.
Oh, okay.
And I propose as Eddie Momo. Then they also open say, Bia Fabra. So the membership then brought those who want to bring. So it's from the membership. It's from clubs. Yes. Let it be clear. It's from clubs. Okay. Because who read here? Who say members of the FA? Yes, members of the FA are clubs, and then the non-members are the referees, PFAG. Security sports, school sports, yes, too. It's not in respect of one particular person. God say individuals don't come and say they are standing for election for DFA president. It's the members who propose. Internal form members. You need a number of members to propose you and support you. Even with FIFA, there no. A member associations nominating Infantino. Yes. Everybody, anybody who wants to be president. The way the thing is. Let me read that portion. Key portions. Because the same electoral cycle, a key thing there. And then the other thing say.
Well, I know you're summer, you're prosperous and I do the two. Now, referees for no. So, Referees Association of Ghana, a proposal. Just say, Omon proposal.
I heard about I'm talking about the third term. Never met the GFA and they spoke about any third term to us. I am telling you no. One thing that we know is we never propose any third term. In us, for instance, they raise a paper and say all those who agree to maybe the third term of this particular this one say so everybody should vote. Yeah. We never did it. The proposal we actually sent to GFA was sent on the 20th of June 2025 this year, and that proposal was for change. Looking at Article 47, that's regional referee associations, 48 district football associations, because in that column they wrote that those who were having the right to vote, the two reps from referee were the referees within the region, and because of that, some of the RFA chairmen did not allow our members to go into their regional congresses to vote. They said the thing said referees in the region. It's not spelled Referee Association of Ghana. So the General Secretary, we met as a body and we told the General Secretary, please send this in to them. They sent it to them. We just received the Congress documents. It is not right to remind them that we send the proposal and we expect to see it inside there. Not included. So we never met anywhere. I am telling you clearly that I'm putting on record for everybody to know, the whole world to know, that Referee Association of Ghana never sat anywhere to discuss, to instruct, to write, to send an email to say we are supporting an idea that someone, the extension, the presidency of GFA should move from second term to third term. Never, we never did it. We don't want to be part of that particular politics. Constitution of Ghana, what do you have in the Constitution of Ghana? That's the highest distance for in Ghana here. How many times can our president in Ghana actually be in office? How many times?
2 times.
Do you know why the framers of the Constitution decided to do that? Before we had some little exceptions. That's when after the normalization, when they were writing this particular new GFA statutes and etc.
Yeah.
We all had it. Why did they put the 2 terms there? Because there was nothing like any term initially. Here, this is a 2020, this 2013 statutes.
Okay.
There was nothing like any term in it. You could go several times as and when you are able to approve. Why did they put the second term? Now, when they put the second term, how many times? How did we even try it? We are just in the second 4 years. This is the second 4 years.
Yeah.
Have we ended it?
No.
Did we evaluate to know what is really happening? Whether it is good for us and we feel we are comfortable, we want to move to the third term? We are in the trial. Have we completed to machine? Look, let me tell you.
I know Referees Association of Ghana, chairman, George Seja, ono FND Jai. I'll say even here in the 2 terms of 4 years, no, I can't after normalization, no. If you require your own evaluation, say a koye, and I'm koye, ya say, yeah, 4 down, even become one, I interview film, and yes, see, you go pay a third one, no. Alaji Karim Guza, and Swakasa.
Anyway, dear man, why am I Ghana football no third time? No. Say, Beko Congress, yeah. They should consult the clubs before the Beko Congress. So, my number the back. I don't see the catch a fish, Jimmy for what we are doing. Dear Ben, why am I Ghana football? Be a Sanchi Shayama. The Panawa good food, Bisaka, to Umbre Studio, and Eminentia. Begin George Amakonto to punch me. Nana Makonto to punch me. Sada to move as one to see you. You come as you want to punch me. Confess and dream saying knock out to any fixed match. One brand made me sana. Oh, my here, no way in Congress. Or so was it. What to me, friend, I'm ready to come in the Congress for him to kill them back Congress. Way more Congress, my child. Congress and a Kabibia, a cow, or no one, because I'm a minister, General Secretary, Akasa, Obian, Kasayam, Biso, Biati, Pesamaman Konya Congress. CCA, now, and yet clubs, Noah, play. We go to our on the 17th. No, we dear Nina. Any on the 20, no, we dear. Any on the 21, and now on the 23, no, we dear. Go, next say, players, you know, next year we'll move back. We'll be freaking Faisal. We'll call Haas and Sanaya Treno. And now we'll be freaking club between the call Green. And another club, Yenim Club Biana,
whether consecutive or not. Inti yenye nipa bakundia. Inti.
Anu ye ensama aye Alaji Gruza edi chudra. Inti heavy edi no. With respect to aye Congress ebe basono. Now I say Ghana Football Association say omo be introduce minimum wage structure for players omo Ghana Premier League mo idea that esku na nima omo kan wasem na SK no dey approve aba esku no and approval about Omode Honseminano and so Ababa.
The official launch on Thursday, the Executive Council had approved the updated Ghana Premier League regulation. It had announced that going forward there will be standard player contract regulation. It had announced that going forward there will be a new medical regulation. It announced that going forward we shall have an academy regulation having academies. So if there is an existing academy now that is not licensed by the FA, within the next year or two that academy will be compelled to fold up. So today Congress is tomorrow's week 12. At Congress, now we will tell our congressmen the minimum wage for our players. Premier League players should not be paid less than per the new standard player contract regulation that we have approved. The Executive Council has approved. There is a minimum wage part of it. If you are a Premier League club, you shouldn't pay your players less than a certain threshold, and it should be that and above. You know, because we feel that we are losing a lot of talent. Now, you cannot stop footballers from going abroad. The football industry is just like any other industry. So they always talk about players leaving our league, blah blah blah. We want to try as much as possible to make life easier and a bit flexible and conducive.
And the Ghana Football Association Kasama for Henry Asante Chum Monona Eddie Sanchez and Chichimuna Ban in terms of Congress or no every president count the betuda say Esco Nesia na say no my imagine some obey say untimin tia play bika and a amount to be if I don't metre say anya kra mu the amount you betuda say and you can also go below that amount it's your mobile be ma a threshold the clubs on between players and of course they quite so on because some go piska moment some who quite some go be so say say pay we and I'm going to say that's no and no Kumasi Asante Koroko and so on Veli on player almost striker darling Paul Abrantano everyone say Morfin Donzo yeah in fact me for kunya we so more Mranche no mo hekotoko social media no so no yeah e mo mabaso Steve omo boy juma enra me hu video bi a omo posti about kotoko players that was was this Samba O'Neil on a goalkeeper and a friend say Kamara now some to you know why no master night Saturday night yeah here in the Sky Sports now omo the Premier League players ni you know and the coverage and the nani fekra na them say they say Asante Kotoko Nana Penkra, the Biama Casabs in Bonabaso. Nana Penkra tre say, Unya 7 predators. So what did boy 100 years? I'm not be boy you. Sabi the Fiansa, now the book of Yaka home, waiting to run the club easily. And look at how he's doing it. And the whole social media ran to them and say, wow. I know I even went to like it. I said, this is the way to go. Oh yes, our clubs we go maintaining social media no more. No more you follow players, no more poor masem, no more you're making the players stars. Yeah. Oh my idea. So social media maintain ya. Picture now we go try for Morfin Donzo. I the better one. The video nini. Yeah, video nini. Morfin Donzo, but maybe a picture of go chan we doom no. Yeah, doom. Museum. FPA, chairman. FPA. Trent. For some a picture on so. Very nice. And who? In fact, it's nice. Darling Paul, Agogo, Yazia Asnani. Oh, chairman, some of the candidate dada. Na me kaya crouch. And then Chairman, Agogo mum common. Marvin Donzo Morfin and Christian Picture no Mokucha. Okay. Oh, Picture no Mokucha. And so do museum who. Very beautiful. And Mr. Social Media guys of Asante Kotoko, you guys are doing a great job. In fact, when you say crowds and an up and come special bonus. I dream a boat, grass, you could chan has yes. And intellectual property, even our creative say you could chan has here. And I think they have Stephen Body, Steve Anna Richard. What did they say? Same training. Okay. And Steve Omo ya Jumo. Omo ya Juma pass. Everything looks good.
Donzo Hyperman. Oh, chairman, say don't so them a catch or say
Unibobrita.
Chama so mu de Mukwala here.
Oh yes. Also where Mukwala upgrade.
Exactly. We are the 2 years now peno. 2 seasons from the Dinechi. The contract ni we one sign up as well Kotoko. A big platform Africa. And on what people from left wing so. And was said to me Gina center forward. Or chairman, the finishing instant. Obe Barton and he says, yeah. Morphin Donzo. Chairman, very good striker. And says Chairman Kotoko anymore. Kwame Poku, Albert Amwa, Morphin Donzo. We are defender now, but no one careful. Obiet mi boshe. Ain't he? Me free say a very good addition a Kotoko and the chairman. Recruitment in Koye. But chairman, okay, what lead name of Husseini? Okay, the name Sambai. He was the first player Kotoko Ninu team Komo. Ani enim somu nini bewie. Omo man a contract proposal. Edru baby. Ena. Coach Maxwell Kuledu Kachre. Boy ne se onya botremane nkokotoko. Oba be fa so foka djuma no. Oba be fa so foka djuma na o de ne be ba has. Maxwell did drama ni ba he no. Ono so frɛ boy no. Boy ni ko South Africa. Chairman waba Ghana. Empremprem kotoko ni di nkomo. Enti walid name of Husseini. Ana kotoko open no. Wasaba still nana penkra any boy in the camp. Omo activating komo and communication ekoso negotiations in ekoso chairman. And after Morifin Donzo no, it's likely say Kotoko besa additions and walid name of Husseini. So atra Ghana ha obeba Kotoko and only the mate chairman.
Okay.
But chairman, now we'll come about Agogo, Emmanuel Sapon. But the one Samba say no we have 3 players. Jonah Atukwe, Emmanuel Sapon, Anna Joseph Amua. That boy now in the Wabe Sama Kotokono. These 3 players, Anna has to folk air sign. Emamu Koya medicals. Watara Bubaka, Anna air sign omo. Enti after some year medicals no. Omu year medicals Wednesday. Ne Friday, Enomu Sake, Watara. Enti ama boys ni deal na amaso. New coach, new players ope. Enti Maxwell did drama ni ba no. Eno kacho mu so mu njai. Ema mu sign player bia. Only the players ope beba. That's the reason why Agogo Emmanuel Sapon go back to Bekum Chelsea.
Oh, okay. Well, on the first one, young call Dr. Grace Bodu as Grace Gift Herbal Clinic. Na young J and some dem free or Mamenes Atrasi. Menusen Chena Dr. Gabriel so eba. Darling Paul Fred Dr. Gabriel na. Yentoso. Mamenes we be able call there. Nyamiase. And then some na de Grace Gift as say.
That's ya better was na ya share for any ashefo. Send a munim no Grace Gift. It were 2 branches e Ghana ha. Accra and Kumasi. Accra your new Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School and Ebani Kumasi so you Oshim School Junction Barikesi Road Oshim School Junction Barikesi Road your numbers are mo freya mo benya ni enu modim komo abrani brain na am de beto 0543 320030 0543-320030 and now 0246-518-003 0246-518-003 Grace Gifts yatunchia ewo yaseye na da bia me betina hana meka se Grace Gift yatunchia enye enchia bi keke na meka eye enchia ede apomuden ebra onipadua nim essence ne say nkofo bebre di omo yare echini hospital sakese eni monketu anyina a omo anya yaresa ama sankofo ne nei no omo bemabuo ama omo wogidie bi se omo di omo ni gidie wo herbal clinic hospitals emu biem eno ntina Grace Gift se fa o yare ne bra ne no nto nchia ne de yemfa bibidro entu yare na sema yare na yare bia say stroke say diabetes say all the lifestyle diseases ne nyina Grace Gift eye ho adwuma e wo yaso ye na ye ba na awo mu nsensem de a obi anim say Grace Gift de ye di makotini ye pa na ye ka anipa Grace Gift enam Grace Gift so ameyanya awo a eye bebre enu nti obi wo honma wape awo na che obi on so wawo baako but emu atwinti no obre wa chine saa mesrofo ni che Grace Gift Herbal Clinic na yenhwema mede manu sie emema no last week me kan mago papa se modwuma ye no ekofom ni nyina ye infections a adokro mo emema no mo de bonso a na magye mu sexual weakness esa eba ne saa na amamu tototo enuo wa abonten se no ya moto nso a emwa mo entira Grace Gift se bra nyenye nhwehwemu na yemfa ento ba bia e wo se ye de to ema doctor to asoma me
e beda tie fo ase and the twedi ampo nyankopon so ase se wabi na edane dia mai na edane so ababe new day sabri dia abi kanu no kre Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services ebi ya pro 24/7 yade na obubo so no ebi bi wo na so fan so so di ba ebehwe e di amount na de kan say ye de se ne yati no sanete enuru no ya upgrade no emo ayedin ene yade eti nipa so ha nipa no wo de ba ho a ye the powerful medicines ebeka no amasa yade na pa ni ba bia yede afa yade a eti o na enu nti wuntimi nya oho emfa na so wuntimi nya fa hodie bia no edro no de ba o de yade ne ba ye wadro a ebetimi de akan yede e de amawo e ma no so wuntie me de bia meka se vaginal steaming no eguso koso because infection de ye nya nyae sabi oba de be ma agro empamo agro de ni de e like the same infection so be de e be koso na mo de o ne se nimdifo anyankopo ama o nyansa ani nimde a o mutimi de yesa adwuma no e wo Grace Gift enti ne yeto nsa afre o se bra na de wo etie bia no ye hwanya de emfama o infection it se de misre wa wo de ba e be hwe e de ama o infection e bi eguro ebi eye chlamydia ebi white ene de keka ho ni nyina no wo de ba e be hwe de friend say STI no and sexually transmitted infection o de ba e be hwe de ide e de ama o your TC lifestyle diseases no so a eno so de obi anim say kloe mu ye ade pa e ba no say stroke e ba no say hypertension e ba no diabetes e ba no ulcer sa de ma nyina no e ade bi a ye hwe enso yo ho sciatica ye ma ne mema nyina eno so de ba e be hwe de ama o say ntini no e na make e lack oxygen eti moja no ankasa no oxygen nim eti bo say ntini no ene wedie ene nkwamo ne nyina lack oxygen eti no e ba no sa na unya pulse ene ye friend pains bi o unipa bi anim ebiam arthritis for rheumatism for yi ene anso itoyi awiem krampo ayenwi de na che se problem ai den aba asempa na asi no obu obekọ de akyekyere na nkasa obi nso aya mbekọ de asrane na ho cause the wiane na ho hyehye no enya de ketwa enti ne eto nsafre ho no saa de no kwa ebefa so wa ebefiri so na ho so watima de ade ho cause wo hye saa de na se a e de sa wo hye sabi emponkyedem enti ne yeto yen saa de afre na ye fa bi kuma bi ye de enka na situation ne condition ye de ensesa ento na o yare dompem arthritis ne rheumatism ne nasefo no and a pulse ahodo and sciatica no for any Grace Gift afa mema mu awutwa mu nsem e be say prostate enlargement sa awutwa ho dem awutwa ho and also so no fabra na ehwema o ebu ana infection na cheno ana say e mo wa na ire abam and also the ba hwehwe de ire e de amaw na sabi lab na ye de wakobi ye de ko lab na akoko hu pempenso aye den adu na de twase ye ka kire o ne aka kire o ebiem oba wo so awo mo na sabi enya problem obu amiken wanya sas condition of prostate and fibroid do wanya bi obu okura ni nkosu ya na baby an nkosu atobo bia ho no eno ngasa kula aho yes sabi e di ni nya yie pa enti wo ti sansem na bra ne yemfa nko lab na fi yehwe dia lab no so ere ebeka na baby eda no yemfa nto onye den e ma wo awon so ene mo aye odin se wo ye oba se wo ye bema tinie e mo aye odin wonim se ehwa ye odin waya ya won ba na mba enso drumant bi a wo ye menstruation wo so a wo ye ovulation ovulation period no duru bema no de boss so still untimi nya nyinsɛ mesrɛ wa ɛba no so bɛfa bi ahyɛ ɛden ɛhyɛ wachi na odinya aseda ama otwadi amfo nyankopɔn bra grace gift 24/7 yɛ adwuma for your numbers na de ba betu dwa no na bra on yɛhwɛ nya den ɛmfama wo yɛ ɔyade ko de wuo bi ayɛ frɛ ne sɛ yam kuro anasa ɔsa sɛ aduane tɔ wo yam a ebuoi antɔ yam so no unya de die nso a ebuoi me ba cho saa yade we ahomete pa eti yɛsrɛ sɛ fabra na ade kuma bi ne yɛfa nkama wo yɛde wura laba ne yɛhunu de ebesi ne yɛde ade kuma bi ayɛ ɛde aka saa yade na ma wo sɛ ne bɛ ya wo so no wobetumi anya wo ho na wafa wo ho na wafa ntoma pa ayɛ efira mesrɛ wo a saa yade no wɔ so a frɛ numbers no huraye ɛna huraye nini malaria ne nasifo no so no ɛno so no ɛne ne bra pani mesrɛ wo a frɛ yɛn na afei no so lab wɔ hɔ a ebetumi de awie mu ne ehu dia ɛkɔ ebiam infection ahodoɔ de manya di kan yɛden aka mesrɛ wo afo ani kyerɛ grace gift obu a meken ɔhwɛ ade nkɔ akyire na ne so nyinaa le risi yes asikyere ade timi de ba ebu also pressure kɔsoro a ɛno so timi ma wo saa ade no mesrɛ wo atutu anamo na bra ne yɛhwɛ nya den ɛmfa ma wo ne yɛhwɛ mfa ma wo yade ne mu de wɔn obu a meken ɔso ɔtrase a ɔbɛkɔ anim ne bu saa kun yes ɔsoro si koko ɔkɔ anim na ɔde ne nsa ahyɛ na sum na ɔwan na sunu ɔtumu sɛ ɔkeka no ɛdeɛ ɛkɔ ade wɔ yɛ akɔ yɛ krankro den ɛwɔ so disturb wo yie pa mesrɛ wa frɛ numbers na de betu dwa no frɛ numbers no na deɛ ɔwɔ no yɛ no nya de ɛnka deɛ ɛwɔ nwa na ɛde ɛwɔ grace gift ne sɛ ɔno duru a ɛnya afɛ ne yɛ ka kyerɛ sɛ kɔna kɔyɛ lab test ɛfa yɛ de ɛfa bra yɛn ka kyerɛ sɛ kɔyɛ lab test bi ayɛ de ɛbra cause lab test no yɛn ka sɛ yɛwɔ lab yɛ de ɛwɔ hɔ yɛwɔ scan room so yɛ de ɛwɔ hɔ ayɛ didi saa adwuma no mogya mo hwɛ mu ana biom sɛ yɛtwa wo nipadua no ahunu ade a ɛyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no woba wa ɛbɛyɛ ama wo kaka ne nkura bata a ɛma num kankan anaasɛ halitosis ɛno so sɛ wotie mi a tie mi yie paa obu a ne halitosis no ɛnyɛ as a result of sɛ ne sɛbi n'anum na aporɔ anaasɛ ne se na aporɔ no otwe ne se paa ne se yɛ white nso still n'anum yɛ de ɛbɔn majority na yɛ ade firi yɛ funum because obu a constipation yɛ de ɛwɔ ne so sabi constipation so ne sabi imprevious yane aka ye funum ye nim se retie sabi na e produce scent bi efa enumu no ye den eba etu ba grace gift a kwa ye ba fa so aboa ama sa enum kankan no so wa firi mu no ye be boa wo eni ebi na making obu a na adwen ye ne se enanum eso be kɔ kaka bi anya den eni ho ne se no so ye white kama eni na de na ɛkɔ so otwiki ne technique ma so kama eti de na esie yes and I make catch no ebu a secret no e wo ye funum and oba ye be boa wo na yi di ide e de free ho e de ama wo e yade bi a e ha amanfo be ma bu ho a ontimi nko ba oba bu ho so ontimi nko ba ba wo adenti because of sad no e disturb no se wo tie me afa numbers no e do abetu dwa Ghana ha ye o mia mienu Kumasi and Accra your new Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School Kumasi your Ochim School Junction Barikasi Road e ho ene wo your numbers no any abrochire for no fa and also a WhatsApp mo betumi atworo yen na de amopese ye ma wo no so no what describe ni nyina na ya hwe ne inside den asomo so ye damo ase your numbers no 0543 32 00 30 0543 32 00 30 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 and a 0246 518 003 0246 518 003 the numbers no no
okay ti eno a grace gift asoye ena yakotwetwe ehon komori yento aso na yenko edim na maminka obiom say the junior internship program 2025 dey no say first bank Ghana and so dey